Hello, this is Pär from Sabaton, and you're watching Groovey.TV. Woo!
Hey, this is Groovey. I'm here with Pär from Sabaton here at the Summit Music Hall, Denver, Colorado. How the heck are you, man?
Very, very good. I'm stoked to be here. Denver has always been good to us, and we've been here several times. Never in this place, though, but we've been in Denver several times, and it's always been great here.
So you just told me off the camera that you got some really, really cool news about the album and everything. How's that going?
I mean, it was released actually today, and since Europe is a few hours before, we were up all night and sitting and just following what was going on back home. The first country in the world that the album was released in was Sweden, and it's our home country, and it went directly to chart #1 and stuff, so it's wow.
Congratulations, that is so cool.
Yeah, I'm very happy. These are the best numbers we've ever done, so in the first day, and I'm really looking forward to see what the first week's gonna present to us.
Oh, I think you're going to set some new records here, man.
I hope so, and then it's going to be exciting to see, but we have seen a boost everywhere, and I hope that's also going to show here in America.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people are, finding out about you guys, getting stoked, listening to new music. Now tell me about the album itself. What was it like putting it together?
We have had the idea to make an album about individuals for many years. We did in 2010 we did the album Coat of Arms, and by then we were writing stories about historical events, mainly around World War II. And we had some ideas about, okay, it was really cool to write about individuals. We saved some of the stories and like, okay, one day we will write an album about something like this. We already had, by then, 2010, we already knew that the next album will be about Swedish history in 2012. We already knew that we were gonna do that, and we knew that the album after. So basically we were planning 4 years in advance for what we're gonna do with the album. And here we are now, and we could realize that. So we kept those few stories that we saved from 2010, and we made them more, and we found more stories to connect around. And we have made a concept album about what we called heroes. That would be people who put themselves into great harm's way for the good of others.
Right. Now we saw the one on Audie Murphy. Who else have you chosen?
We've chosen, there are 10 songs of the album, and there would be from all around, all the corners of the world. And well, Audie Murphy was the American one, and but for example, there would be not even everybody of those would be like fighting soldiers or something like that, and they wouldn't be what we call heroes for firing a single shot or not. I mean, one of them would be this German pilot who is ordered to shoot down a plane. When he gets close to it, he realized that the plane has been severely damaged, and it's against his code of honor to shoot down somebody who's already damaged. So instead of following his orders and shooting down this plane and returning home to get a medal, he decides to escort that plane, which is his enemy, safely out of Germany. And he puts himself in between so that the anti-aircraft guns cannot fire at this. So, and he escorts it safely back to Britain, and then he's like, okay, good luck, and then he returns back to Germany. Wow. If it would have come out during the war, of course he would not have survived, but it came out after the war, and we thought, okay, this is an amazing story.
That's really cool.
So we like those kind of stories.
Right on. Now this tour, you got to be selling out venues left and right. What's it been like?
This tour has been really great for us. This is the biggest tour we've done in the US. I mean, we've toured here with some other bands, and we've done headline shows here, but this would be the biggest one, and it's a great success, and it's perfect package. I mean, we and I Start go so well together. A lot of fans are very happy to see the both bands in one ticket price, so it's a perfectly put together tour, in my opinion. Revamp is doing absolutely great, and us and I Start is like really sticking close together.
Oh yeah, I mean, love both your music and everything. So what's coming up tour-wise next for you guys?
We are finishing up this one. After Denver here, we got 2 more shows in the US, then 1 in Mexico before we go back to Europe.
Nice.
Then we start, I mean, the summer in Europe is pretty hectic. We're doing shows every weekend, usually 3, usually in 3 different countries. So we're flying like this across Europe the entire summer, and the logistical part is pretty big, and we're touring with big productions there, so it's a nightmare to set it up, but it's gonna be great to perform it. And after that, we're coming back to the States.
Really?
Yes, I can't tell exactly what we're gonna do, but we're.
Is it top secret?
Oh yes, it's top secret for a few more days. But if you
come on!
If you follow our website, I can't tell. These are trade secrets, contracts, die hard things written. But I can tell you that we're coming back to the States in the autumn. Yeah,
that's awesome. You guys gonna make any videos for the new album?
Yes, and it was released today.
I guess I didn't see it today.
No, you didn't see it because it was a major newspaper in Sweden who exclusively premiered it today. Okay. Tomorrow it will be everywhere.
Okay.
So tomorrow.
Right on. Well, there you have it.
It's a music video for the song To Hell and Back.
Oh, nice. Which is the Audie Murphy song.
Exactly, and actually within the video we have the permission to use footage from Audie Murphy movie To Hell and Back. So we got that confirmed from Universal to use footage material from that movie, and it fits together with the story about. Yeah, the video takes place in the motel room where he locked himself in to get rid of the addiction of pills after the war.
Oh yeah, that's right. Remember hearing that story.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, there's only one last question, and it's the survey question we ask every single band coming through town, and it's painful, and hopefully you won't hate me. But here it is. What is the stupidest thing you've ever heard another human being say?
Ever. I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot of stupid things. There should be plenty of good quotes about it. And actually, I love quotes, and I'm collecting, but usually the cool, like, exciting quotes. But when I do collect those, I stumble upon some of the most stupid in the whole world as well.
Just blow your mind.
I don't know, but I've been told a lot of weird things. And actually a lot of the times, I mean, I get a lot of feedback from the fans and stuff, and it's really exciting when you hear like, okay, because we get a lot of requests, people should say like, you should write a song about this and that. This is how we come up with a lot of stuff, actually. So it's very good. But when this is like a typical email, which I get a few times per week, would be, hello Sabaton, I'm your biggest fan. I've been following you since the beginning. I love everything. I got all your albums. Can you write an album about the landing of Normandy? Well, that's our biggest hit, Prima Victoria, and you're our biggest fan, but you've kind of missed our biggest hit, which we have played every single song since every single show since 2005. That means like 700 times we've performed it live or something, but you have been able to miss all of them. And you're from Germany, where we have played 200 times the last years. I'm sorry. I'll be that, but it does a few times per week. I get such emails, and it's usually, I mean, also in Poland, Sabaton is extremely big. And we have written some songs about Polish history. That's why, and that's where it all started in Poland with the song 40-1. And now, actually, before when I closed the computer down and finished the last email before you enter into the bus, I was answering actually in Swedish, a guy who was living in Sweden, who is apparently a super big fan of Sabaton and came from Poland and says we should write a song about Witold Pilecki, which is one of the biggest hits on our coming album Heroes, which was out yesterday, and we have been pushing like hell to tell what the songs are about. And like, so you missed it, and you're our biggest fan in Sweden from Poland, and you have all the information about Sabaton writing these stories in the past, but you don't know that exactly this one is there. All right, well, But
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I think it may sound a lot stupid, but I've learned over the years not to call people stupid. Just there is a reason why people ask the questions. They don't know the answer.
At least they care.
They care, and I mean, apparently they missed the information. And I mean, at least they are humble enough to say I'm sorry, blah 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 afterwards. But it's kind of funny. I mean, if they say, I love to have a, would you write a song about that? Yeah, we already did. But if they write, I'm your biggest fan, I've been following you, I got all your albums, but I happen to miss your biggest hit ever.
It's amazing. Right on, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers. This is Groovey. I'm here with Pär from Sabaton here at the Summit Music Hall, Denver, Colorado. Rock on!
Rock on!
Bye-bye.